today I'm going to be comparing two round brush blow dryers. Now try saying that like 10 times fast. So hard. Anyway, so the ones I'm going to be comparing, they're a little bit different in both price range and the way they look and what they do. So I wanted to compare these just because, again, they're different, and I don't know, it seemed interesting to me. So these were kind of like the only two that kind of caught my attention for various reasons. So the first one is this one. This is the Infinity Pro by Conair. It is a 2-inch brush, or round brush that spins. And again, like I said, it's a round brush blow dryer type thing. So air does flow through this inside part. So that is one. I'm going to be comparing that to this one, which is the Revlon Shine Enhancing Hot Air Kit. And this is what it looks like. It's again different than this one for the sense that the brushes, this one's bigger than this one, except for this one also comes with two. And it also comes with this interesting spout thing. So if you guys want to see what my thoughts are on both of these products, just keep on watching. This is what one looks like. This is the Infinity Pro by Conair, and it comes with this little case thingy here. So if you take that off, this is what it looks like. I definitely like the sleekness of it. I like that it's all black. The handle is very easy to hold, I think, and it does have a swivel cord, which is always nice. Again, the price range for this one, I believe, is like around $50 to $53 is from what I've seen. So it is a little bit more on the pricier side, or like drugstore pricier side end of hair round brush blow dryers, but again, it looked really nice and it caught my attention, and so this is the first one. Okay, so this is what the other one looks like. This one is the Revlon Shine Enhancing Hot Air Kit. So this is again what it looks like. It's blue, and I'm not a big fan of the blue, but I guess gonna have to deal with that. So again, it has this interesting nozzle spout, which I guess you could probably use with a regular round brush, because the airflow would be very concentrated, so that's nice. But the cool thing is that you can interchange these. Oh, there you go. It's just like a twist and pull up, so that's pretty cool. So now you're just kind of left with this air thing that, as you can see right there, is the blow dryer, and it comes with two attachments. It comes with a 1.5 inch and a 1 inch. Again, it attaches to this bottom part. You just twist it and it'll lock on. You press the release button, twist it a little bit and pull it, and there you go. This one just has a constant airflow, so you have to be the one turning this. Again, it does have a swivel cord, so that shouldn't be too big of a problem, but we'll see how this goes. With the Conair Infinity Pro, I'm going to be doing my right side with that, and on the left side I'm going to be using the Revlon Iconic, is what it says on the bottom. So the Revlon Iconic Hot Air Kit, I'm going to be using actually the bigger barrel for that, because I am more of a volume person if I'm blow drying my hair anyways. So that is what I'm going to be using. In my hair, since I do have curly hair, I thought this would be ideal, just because we'll see how good each of them is at straightening my hair, because again, like I said, I do have curly frizzy hair. So I am only going to add two things onto my hair, just because I want this to be as more about like these two, what is it, air brushes, rather than what products I'm using. So like I said, I'm going to be splitting my hair down. It's actually towel dry, and I did darken my hair again, so yeah, I'm back on the dark side. And I am looking down here because this is where I have my mirror. So I'm going to be splitting my hair in half. It doesn't have to be quite perfect. It looks like it's enough for my whole hair, so just gonna put that all over. Don't want to go crazy on products here. Okay, so now I'm just going to spray the L'Oreal Blow Dry It Quick Dry Primer Spray. So I'm going to spray that all over. Okay, so now I'm going to split it in half. And my glasses now have like polka dots on them. I do like to section this side in a couple sections, so I'm just going to grab another little clip. Okay, so I have now this little section in the bottom on the back side of my right side, and this is what it looks like. Like you can see my curly texture. I'm just gonna plug this one in and we are gonna go ahead and get started. Forgot to mention how many settings it has. So it has off, low, high, and then cool. So out of all the settings, I'm probably gonna do the high. Right here it also has the 2 buttons for which way you want the brush to rotate, because obviously when you're on this side, you're going to want to rotate it a different way than when you're doing this side. I'm just going to turn this on and I'm going to go ahead and get started. So as you can see, it's a little bit on the fluffier side, and I'm gonna try and go over it a couple more times, but I just wanted to show you guys, this is my hair completely dry right now, and this is what it looks like. And I like that it's a little bit straighter, but you can definitely still see a little bit of a wave in my hair, and it also still looks very frizzy. So I'm gonna try and go over it with the high a couple more times, and then I'm gonna set it in with the cool, and then I will show you all what that looks like, and I'm hoping that it looks a lot better than this. Okay, so this is now what the finished product looks like. I've gone over it a couple times. It did get a little bit less frizzier, but as you can see, there's still a little bit of frizz down here, as well as like on the top. There is a little bit more volume towards the base area of my hair. And another thing that I noticed was when I put it on the cool setting, it doesn't let you rotate the brush either way. I was hoping it would have that rotating type of thing on all the settings, but I guess it's only on low or high, which is a little bit disappointing. I'm just going to continue doing the rest of my hair so you guys can see what the end result will look like. It is looking straight, but it looks like I could still take like a flat iron to it and just smooth it out a little bit. But yeah, that's what that is looking like so far. So I'm just going to continue working. I just have this top section of my hair. Another thing that's kind of bothering me now is when I'm rotating the brush this way, it's easy because it's this button right here. So it's super easy, but when I'm trying to do this, you can see that I'd have to press this button on this side. Every time I try to rotate it so I could go this way, my finger, I don't know if I just have a big finger, but my finger keeps like interrupting this other button, and so it just completely will stop it from working. So I think it'd be nicer if it kind of had one of those options where you can just like press it and it would rotate the same way until you press it to rotate the other way. You know, so I don't know, I'm just gonna keep going and see what I think about this once I'm completely done with this whole side of my head. Okay, so I just finished with this side of my head. As for the frizziness, I feel that the frizziness, I was able to get it a lot straighter than the bottom sections, but now I think the only problem is that there is still a little bit of frizziness going on, and I feel like if I went over it with a straightener like one or two times, I'd be good. But the point of this is that I can straighten it completely with this round brush. I'm gonna move on to the next one just because I want to really compare them and see which one can get me that smoother volumized look that I'm going for. Okay, so now I'm going to use this one on my left side, like I said. Also, this one doesn't turn, so I'm wondering how that's gonna work because this one turned and it didn't get me anything smooth. That'll be interesting to see how smooth this one will get my hair. This one again has an off, a cool, a low, and a high, so all the way is high, and that is what I'm going to do. For this one, my hair is going like really easily through these bristles, so I feel like I need to get a little bit more hair just so I can increase the tension on this side. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more hair, and then I'll just continue working my way up again. already I can see a little bit of difference between the two of these round brush blow dryers. So this one, it has a bigger like airflow. This one's kind of just very light air even though it's on high. This one is like full on blow dryer status. It gets very, very hot. This one wasn't getting as hot as this one is, so I think that's also why my hair is getting a lot smoother and less frizzy on this side. So I'm going to continue doing the rest of my hair with this, and I'll leave my rest of my comments to the end of this video. Other side is definitely a lot less frizzy than this side. I was like able to get it a little bit more straight than this side as well. Here, let me just take this clip out. I'm not going to say it's as straight as it could be, because it could definitely be a little bit more straighter, but for the most part, yeah, this side is definitely more smooth. This side still has some of my natural texture in it. I feel like this side I'd kind of have to go through each layer at least once, just because as you can see there's still some of like my natural, it's doing some like natural texture stuff, and it's still frizzy on this side. Overall, if I had to choose between the Conair and the Revlon, I'm going to go with the Revlon. The reasons I like this one, the Revlon one over the Conair one, is because the flow to this one, the airflow to this one is a lot stronger, and it's more of a blow dryer sense, very, very strong on its highest setting, whereas this one on its highest setting is almost like a low on a blow dryer, which is again a little bit disappointing. Temperature wise, it gets super hot, so I think that also helps create that smoother look, whereas this one didn't get as hot. The tension on this one was just, it was almost nothing. Like if I just did this with my hair, that's how it felt. I had to obviously place my other hand on top of it to kind of add some tension, which I don't think should be necessary. The only thing I had to do to this one was take my hair, twist it around it, and then pull down. And I think that that's so much easier than having to hold my hand onto it all the time. Also, another thing that is making me want this, what is it, the Revlon one over the Conair one, is that the Revlon one is a lot cheaper. I think the Revlon one is like $17 to $20, and the Conair one is like $50 to $53. The only feature I like about this one is that it turns, the brush spins. So I don't manually, like this one, I have to manually be turning it. But with this one, again, your fingers interfere if you're trying to do this way, you know, so it's okay this way, but once you try to do this way, your finger kind of gets in the way. So that's another thing I don't like about the Conair one, but that I also like. So I think if you have curly hair like me, if you have straight hair, this one, I don't know, this one's iffy. Another thing that I like about the Revlon one is that this one comes with an interchangeable head. So it comes with the what is it, 1.5 inch, the 1 inch, and then it also comes with just a plain one that will direct air in case you want to just use a regular round brush. So that's another thing. This one doesn't have that option. This one only comes in this one size, I believe. Although this one did give me a little bit more volume and smoothness versus the bigger one, because as you can see, it's a little bit of a difference. It's just 1/2 inch of a difference. But volume wise, you'd expect like this much volume, or you expect at least more volume on this side, which I didn't get, which was a little bit saddening. So yeah, so I will be returning my Conair one and hoping that maybe they will come out with, I don't know, round, like that one that automatically spins, or I don't know. I just like this one a lot better than that other one because, again, airflow, heat, different sizes, and the price for one. You're saving like $30. I'm not sure if they have a bigger brush than this, if you guys are looking for that. Hopefully they'll maybe come up with something like that. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys like kind of like these comparison or versus type of videos, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below what other product you'd like me to review against another product. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. It wasn't burning my hands or anything like that. I mean, not that burning my hands is a good thing. I just know